Hello Kiss fans, this is another episode of George's Kiss Collection. I'm George again. Last couple episodes has been very cool. Did one with shirts, did the other one with Gene Simmons mask. Now I have another one for you. It's going to be a really cool one. It's about the Kiss Kola, or new version Kola. These have been, at first it was very tedious thing. Like I said, when you first heard about it, people didn't think too much of it. Oh, let's just get rid of the random Kiss item that Kiss is releasing. Didn't know where it was going to be released until later on, but I heard about it. And then they heard that it was going to be at a place called Rocket Fizz Locations. I never heard of that company, but as time go by, I did a little research on it, and I guess they're not in every state. Some states have them, some don't. You may have to look online at their website or Facebook and see where the locations are at. But these locations, like I said, I didn't know what they were, what they sold or anything, but like I said, doing research, is pretty much a place that sells little candies and little specialty drinks and stuff like that with celebrities and music people and whatsoever. So they said they're going to release some Kiss Cola, this Kiss Destroyer Cola, which they said they're going to be releasing. Like I said, when I first heard about them, I called the location many times. Wait a week, wait 2 weeks, wait another month. It's big pain in the butt. So while I was waiting for weeks and weeks trying to call and see when they're going to get them in, I already see them popping up online and on Facebook and on eBay. People started getting them. And first, when I first saw these, I didn't think too much of them. I thought, they'll just be a random drink. You can probably just get them anywhere. And no, they were just sold only at Rocket Fizz websites, or the store locations, I mean. And they started buying them all out. And when I called one location where I live, is in the Orlando area, when I called, they said they were selling out like crazy. They were selling by the cases, actually. And I was like, okay, well, when are you guys going to get more in? And every time they said, oh, another week, another 2 weeks, and so on and so on. And like I said, it was very frustrating just to get my hands just on one. While that was going on, people started buying. Like I said, they were selling them out, and people were reselling these for about, well, when at the stores, they're about $2 something. Each location has them around that same price point. Like I said, it's just Kiss Cola with the C. That's the big thing. That's the big thing right now. So this is the thing that was out at the time, Kiss Cola with the C. And like I said, they were selling out, and just randomly, after a couple weeks after they've been out and started hitting the markets at different locations, they sent a memo saying that the Kiss with the C, it's going to be changed, and they're going to change it to another label. I'm like, okay, well, whatever, that's no biggie. Wait till they come out to another logo, and that's it. Well, that for some reason became a big thing, and people started buying them like hotcakes, and they were selling them out left and right, and good luck getting your hands on them. And if you did want to get them, you pretty much had to go to eBay or find another person who are selling these $2 bottles for like $10 to $15 to $20 a bottle. And for a case, they usually go around for like 30 something bucks. They were going for like 80 to 100 bucks, or if not more, depending on the seller who is price gouging the crap out of it. Me, like I said, people at different locations who had the Rocket Fizzes in their locations were getting them for the prices that they were getting them. And like I said, reselling them for God knows how much they wanted to get for them. By location, they were just not getting them for a while. So I kept calling and calling and calling. It didn't take me to about 2 months until they actually got one in my location. Luckily, I had a friend. He actually sent me a bottle, an empty bottle. And I had that one until I actually got a full bottle. So like I said, when I got mine, $2. It's got a couple single ones. And the case, literally at the register, it says a case $34. He sold me a case of the Kiss Cola for about 80 something bucks. A case comes in at 24. Looks like this. And it's nothing much with the packaging. This has a label on it. And you get a case of 24. So yes, I paid 80 something dollars for the case because like I said, since they're selling out and I wanted to get me one, so I got the case and I got a couple solo ones for my collection. Well, I got the solo ones like that. I thought that would be it. I got the Kiss Cola ones like that. I waited for the new Kiss label came out, and I'll get that out of my collection. I'll have both sets. And then some guy posted on Facebook saying that, oh yeah, there's a Kiss Cola one like that, but then there's a long neck version. I'm like, what? So here's the standard one. So this is a short neck, and luckily I had a friend down west. He had a Kid Rocket Fizz, and he got a couple Kids Cola ones. And when I saw his, he had a long neck one. And I told him, could we do a little trade, so like that. So I bought some from him like that, and he sent it to me. And sure enough, there was a long neck version of the Kiss Cola one with the C. Here's the one with the C one, regular one, and here's the long neck version. So there is a difference between them. So nothing else different about the label, nothing like that. It's just the bottle is a little different. So there is a short neck version of the cola, and there's a long neck one. Each location gets them as they get them. I don't know how they separate them from each one, but there is two different versions of those. So when I got that, luckily I got the long version and the short one, so I put those in my collection, so I was all set. So now is just the mission to get the Kiss Cola with the K. So that's another thing. So kept calling, hey, when are you going to get the K? If you're a Kiss fan and trying to call these places, it's a mission. When you call them, it's kind of hard to explain. Tell them, hey, do you have the Kiss Cola in? And is the cola with the C on it with a K? Yes. It says Kiss Cola on the cover, whatever. And you tell them, and they just don't get it. Even though it's a memo with them saying that there's a label change, they just don't get it. You literally have to go to the location and see if they actually have it. Unless you have a guy who's a Kiss fan and actually knows what the issue with the label change and what to look for as far as the lettering. So my dad was lucky enough to go to Rocket Fizz Location in a couple hours away from here, and they had they still had some availables of the C at those locations, which, like I said, they're selling out, but some locations still have the C ones there. And he said that he knew about the situation about me finding with the K, and the person knew about it, but was kind of very quiet about it and kept them in the back. So we told him, I don't want the C ones, I want the K ones. So they went to the back of the store, and sure enough, they had a case of the K, the one with the K ones. So if you go to Rocket Fizz, you may have to be kind of pressuring them to ask them when they're getting them, or if they do, because I think they're trying to outsource the rest of the C ones before they put the K ones out. So that's a little note to self if you're trying to get the K ones sooner than later on. But eventually, once the C ones are all gone, which they are going to be on eventually, it's just going to be with the ones with the K, and that's pretty much it. Next thing I noticed is that the price gouging of the Kiss Colas are everywhere. Not meaning that they're going to be pricing them high. I'm guessing that since they know that these are going to be a hot item, that these bottles with the C, when they first got them, they're like $2 a bottle. With the K, they're saying they're like $4 a bottle. So they are raising up the prices. And the cases, like I said, they're usually on $30-40. They want to sell the K about $100 for the whole case. I don't know if all locations are going to be these prices, or that's just right now since the demand is so high for these. But I noticed that some locations are price gouging the prices because they're just buying them by the boatloads and just reselling them online. And I think the Rocket Fizz company is noticing that, so they're selling them a little higher than they should normally, where they sell the other prices there. Like I said, there's going to be other flavors. I know there's going to be like a root beer one, and I think a cherry. I don't know what the other ones are, but I saw a photo online where they had different labels, different flavors that are coming out. But as far as the first renditions of these, there's just the Kiss Cola with the C, if you could get in them. If you do find them, buy them, because they are going to be collectors. And the new version that's going to be out now is going to be the one with the K. So we just got to make sure the lettering is with the K, with the Kiss logo. And I don't know if they're going to have the long neck versions of these. They might not. I'm not sure. I haven't seen one yet, but so far this is the only one I've seen so far is these. And I'm lucky to have them. So I might get a case down the line depending if the price changes, just depending on how these will sell. I'm going to keep my eyes open. So as far as, like I said, as far as this one like that, the Kiss Cola, these are what they are. So get them if you can. They're a pretty cool item. Like I said, not all places have them, so I know not everyone could get these. So if you could get them, or find a location that has them, or find a buddy that has them, and maybe do a trade or figure something out. But they're a really cool item to have. It's different, and like I said, it's a very cool item to put in your collection like that. Eventually down the line, who knows what these sell? Maybe they'll sell for nothing. maybe they'll sell for more. Who knows? It's one of those items where I think it's gonna jump fluctuation prices depending on how they sell and the rarity of people trying to get rid of them or trying to collect them. So that's pretty much about this video. So like I said, subscribe. Like I said, the page is doing very awesome. I thank everyone who's been commenting, subscribing, and telling other people, and then liking the videos. Like I said, YouTube is, like I said, subscribe it, tell your friends, post them on other forums, spread them around, tell everyone else like that. I'm trying to get this page up to get other collectors on what's out, new and Kiss items. Have some really cool items coming in very soon, so hopefully I'll make those videos as soon as I get them in my hands. Like I said, go on Facebook, GeorgesKISSCollection, GeorgesKISSCollection on Facebook. Instagram, same thing. I post pictures of new stuff that I get. Facebook, I post everything that's on the website. And like I said, GeorgesKISSCollection on Weebly is the main website where I have all my Kiss stuff on there, where you can see new stuff that I have, old stuff that I have, and just random stuff that I post randomly that I get, and just what's happening with me that I'm doing anything Kiss related. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, the whole 9 yards. Hope to get more fans. Hope to get more likes on this. Any more questions on the Kiss Kola? I know pretty much a lot because I'm doing a lot of research on it. Trying to get my hands on this one. So comment on like that. I'll tell you what we need to know. Like I said, if you get them, grab them. They're really cool items to have. Like I said, if you get the Kiss Soul with the C, if you can grab them. The new one's going to be the one with the K. And also keep your eyes open for the new ones that are supposed to be coming out. I think the next one is the Kiss Root Beer. I think that's the new one that's coming out. So just keep your eyes open. And like I said, and maybe the next video I'll do on that one. So thank you for watching.